Last best practice would be for storage. So I would classify storage for any time the unit is going to be down for 30 plus days. So that may just because of seasonal requirements or just setting around for a little bit longer. For storage time frames, we're going to follow the extended shutdown. So we already flushed out our polymer pump with mineral oil. We already flushed the chamber with water. The unit is currently shut down. For storage, the next step we would do is I would recommend draining your chamber. So you simply come down here, have something to catch your water solution out of this valve. Once we have the polymer chamber drained, we have to be mindful that this is empty. So the next time we start it up, we want to make sure it does a fill cycle. If it doesn't do a fill cycle, we will burn out our mechanical seal, which will require additional maintenance. So to prevent that from happening, it is a good idea at this point to make sure your fill time is set up in your controller. From the factory, your fill time is set up for 30 seconds, but depending on the process, that time may have been turned off. So it's a good idea to check to make sure it is actually set up. So I'm going to come to my menu key, go down to Setup. From Setup, I'm going to go to Applications, Local System, and then just arrow down until I see my fill time. Once I'm in my fill time, I can go down and put a value in here. This is going to be based off of how much water flow you have coming through there. Remember, it's a 2-gallon chamber, so if you only have a gallon going through here, through your mag meter, obviously 30 seconds is not going to be enough. So you may want to increase that time. So we just adjusted our fill time. So we're done with draining the chamber. Our fill time has been verified. We're pretty much ready for complete shutdown. Things to consider for the next startup. If you have a peristaltic pump on your ProMix, like we do have here, we have a 𝗙𝗏𝘁𝗃𝗃𝗿𝗀 DFXA, plan on the next startup replacing the tube that is actually in the pump because it is being compressed right now. So doing next startup, there may be a flat spot on there, and that flat spot could influence how the polymer is actually moved into the unit. So plan on doing that. Last step, I'm going to come up to my panel here, and I just want to remove the power from it. So I'm going to turn off my motor starter and then hit my main breaker. Unit is powered off, and it is ready to be stored.